Hello and welcome to Cloud9 Stories. I am so glad you are here tonight. Whatever this day carried, the weight of it, the noise of it, the things that went right and the things that did not, set it all down right now. This moment belongs to you, only you. There is nothing left to do tonight except breathe and rest and let the night do its work. Let your body go heavy. Let your shoulders fall. Let your hands open. Let your jaw go loose. Let the space behind your eyes go completely still and dark. Take one long, slow breath in through your nose and let it all the way out. Good. One more. In slowly and all the way out. Feel the weight of your body settling. That is exactly where you need to be. If you were here last time, you already know Hypnos, the god of sleep, who flies over the world every night and touches every pair of tired eyes with gentle hands and draws the whole world into rest. Tonight, we go one step further, because after Hypnos has done his work, after your eyes have closed and your breathing has slowed and you have crossed from the waking world into the sleeping one, someone else is waiting for you on the other side. His name is Morpheus, spelled Morpheus, the god of dreams, the son of Hypnos, the one who takes the raw material of your sleeping mind and shapes it into the vivid, strange, sometimes beautiful and sometimes frightening world of the dream. The word morphine, the powerful medicine that takes away pain and brings heavy sleep, comes directly from his name. The word morph, which means to change shape, comes from his name. Every time someone says these words, they are, without knowing it, speaking the name of a god who was worshipped in ancient Greece over 2,000 years ago. This is his story. Close your eyes. Let the music come around you. Here is the story. You already know where Morpheus lives. He lives in the same cave as his father, Hypnos, deep in the underworld, that vast place beneath the earth where the ancient Greeks believed the dead went after their lives were over. The cave with no doors, so that no sound could disturb the silence. The cave where thousands of red and white poppies bloom at the entrance, their heavy, sweet scent drifting out into the dark and making anything that comes near begin to feel the first slow pull of sleep. The cave where the river Lethe, the river of forgetting, flows through the center, its silver water carrying away all memory and worry and the accumulated weight of everything the day left behind. But while Hypnos lies on his ebony bed in the center of the cave, Morpheus has his own place. He sleeps in a cave full of poppy seeds, not the flowers, the seeds themselves, the tiny dark seeds that fall from the poppy pods when they dry. The ancient Greeks associated poppy seeds with the deepest and most complete sleep, the kind of sleep so heavy and so far down that no ordinary noise can reach it. Morpheus sleeps among these seeds the way a person sleeps when they are truly exhausted, completely, totally, without any awareness of the world outside the dream. Because Morpheus is not just the god who brings dreams, he is a dreamer himself. He shapes dreams all night long, moving through the sleeping minds of thousands of people at once, crafting the stories and images and feelings that fill the sleeping hours. And when his work is done, and the morning comes, and Hypnos pulls the dark sky back, and the sun begins its climb, Morpheus returns to his cave of poppy seeds and sleeps. And while he sleeps, he dreams. What does the god of dreams dream about? The ancient writers do not say, but it is a beautiful question to fall asleep with. The name Morpheus comes from the Greek word morphe, spelled M-O-R-P-H-E, which means form or shape. He is the fashioner, the molder, the one who takes the shapeless material of the sleeping mind and gives it form. Faces, voices, landscapes, stories, whole worlds that feel completely real while you are inside them. His greatest power, the thing that made him the most important of all the dream gods, was his ability to appear in any human form he chose. Not approximately human, not a blurry suggestion of a person, exactly human, perfectly human. He could take the form of your mother, your husband, your best friend, your king, your enemy. He could look at you with their exact eyes. He could speak with their exact voice, the rhythm of it, the particular way they said certain words, the sound of their laugh. He could move with their exact gestures. He could be so completely and perfectly the person he was imitating that you would not know for a moment that you were not with them. This was his gift, and it made him the most trusted messenger between the gods and the sleeping world of human beings. When the gods needed to send a message to a mortal, a warning, a prophecy, a piece of news too important to leave to chance, they sent Morpheus. Because a message delivered by Morpheus in the form of someone the dreamer loved and trusted would be heard and believed in a way that no other message could be. The dreamer would not question it. They would not dismiss it as just a dream. They would wake up knowing, in their body, before their mind had fully arrived back in the waking world, that what they had heard was true. The ancient Greeks took dreams very seriously for exactly this reason. They didn't think of dreams the way many people today think of them, as the random noise of an unconscious mind, firing signals at random during the night, producing images that mean nothing. They thought of dreams as a door, a thin place in the wall between the human world and the divine one, a place where the gods could reach through and speak directly to a sleeping person in a way that the noise and distraction of the waking day made impossible. Dream temples, places where people came specifically to sleep and receive divine dreams, were an important part of ancient Greek religious life. The most famous were the temples of Asclepius, spelled Asclepius, the god of healing. People who were sick and could not be cured by ordinary means would travel to an Asclepius temple, perform ritual cleansing, make offerings, and then sleep in the temple, sometimes on the floor, sometimes on special sleeping benches, waiting for a dream that would tell them how to be healed. Priests at the temple would help interpret the dreams in the morning. This practice was called incubation, from the Latin word for lying down, and it was taken completely seriously by everyone from ordinary farmers to kings and generals. The healing that came from these dream temple nights was real enough that Asclepius temples functioned as some of the earliest hospitals in the ancient world, and it was Morpheus who brought the dreams.
Before we go further into the world of Morpheus, I want to stop here for just a moment. If this story is doing what it is meant to do tonight, if your breathing is getting slower, and the world is starting to feel very far away, please take just 2 seconds before you drift all the way under and hit the subscribe button. My wife told me with great confidence that this channel would never reach 5,000 subscribers. She is watching the numbers. She has a certain look on her face, and I would very much like to change that look. If Cloud9 Stories is giving you a warm and peaceful place to rest at the end of your day, please subscribe, leave a like. It costs you nothing, and it means everything. And it would make my wife considerably less certain of herself. Now, back to Morpheus, because there is a story, one of the most beautiful love stories in all of ancient Greek mythology that shows exactly what Morpheus could do, and it is waiting for you just ahead. This is the story that the ancient Roman poet Ovid told in his great work, The Metamorphoses, the Book of Transformations, written in the year 8 AD. It is the only full ancient story in which Morpheus appears by name and does his work, and it is one of the most tender and heartbreaking stories in all of ancient mythology. Ceyx, spelled Ceyx, was a king, a good king, beloved by his people and by his wife, a woman named Alcyone, spelled Alcyone. They loved each other so completely and so openly that the gods noticed. Ceyx would call Alcyone his Hera, using the name of the wife of Zeus, the greatest goddess of marriage, and Alcyone would call him her Zeus. The actual Hera noticed this and was not pleased, but that is a different part of the story. Ceyx decided he needed to make a long sea voyage to consult a distant oracle, a sacred place where the gods spoke through a priest or priestess to answer the questions of those who came to ask. Alcyone begged him not to go. She had a terrible feeling about it. She knew the sea in that season was dangerous, and she could not bear the thought of being separated from him. Ceyx went anyway. He promised to return safely. He did not return safely. His ship was caught in a terrible storm in the open sea. Ovid describes it in magnificent detail, the waves as tall as mountains, the sky dark in every direction, the ship breaking apart piece by piece. Ceyx drowned in the storm, calling Alcyone's name as the water closed over him. Back home, Alcyone did not know. She went every day to the temple of Juno, Juno being the Roman name for Hera, the goddess of marriage, and burned incense and prayed for her husband's safe return. She made offerings. She wove new robes for them both to wear when he came home. She kept the faith. But Juno could not bear to watch a woman pray so faithfully for a man who was already dead. It felt wrong, false. A kindness to let Alcyone know the truth, even though the truth was terrible, rather than let her go on hoping for something that could never come. Juno sent her messenger Iris, the goddess of the rainbow, the messenger of the gods, to the cave of Hypnos, the god's sleep, with a message. "Send Morpheus," Juno said through Iris. "Send him to Alcyone in a dream. Let him take the form of Ceyx. Let him tell her the truth." Iris flew to the cave of Hypnos. The story Ovid tells of her arrival there is extraordinary. She enters the dark cave, and the bright colors of her rainbow robe light up the entire space, and the god of sleep slowly and reluctantly opens his heavy eyes, his head dropping forward on his chest, before he finally recognizes her and asks why she has come. He called to his sons, the 1,000 dream gods sleeping around him. He chose Morpheus. Morpheus rose from his bed of poppy seeds. He spread his wings, great silent wings that made no sound at all as he flew, so that not even the lightest sleeper could be disturbed by his passing. He flew from the cave, up through the underworld, up through the dark, across the sleeping world to the town of Trachis, where Alcyone lay sleeping in her bed. He put his wings aside. He took the form of Ceyx. And then Morpheus stood beside the bed of a sleeping woman and became, completely and perfectly, her dead husband. The pale color of death on the skin, the wet hair, as though he had just come from the sea, the eyes, the voice, the specific way Ceyx stood, the way he held his hands. He leaned over her. He wept, real tears, or what felt like real tears, what Alcyone experienced as real tears, and he spoke. "Poor Alcyone," he said in the voice of her husband, "do you know me? I am changed in death. Look at me. Now you see me, not your husband, but your husband's ghost. Your prayers could not save me. I am dead." He told her about the storm, about the waves, about the ship breaking apart. He told her he had called her name as the water came over him. He asked her to grieve properly, not to let him go unlamented into the underworld, to wear her mourning clothes, to weep. Alcyone, sleeping, reached out for him.
She stretched her arms toward her husband's voice, toward his face, toward everything she loved, but her arms closed on empty air. She woke up weeping. She went to the sea. And there, carried by the tide toward the shore, she saw the body of Ceyx coming home. The story does not end in tragedy. The gods, moved by the depth of their love, transformed both Ceyx and Alcyone into birds, the halcyon birds, which are what we now call kingfishers. And the gods decreed that every year, for 2 weeks in winter, the winds and the sea would be completely calm, so that Alcyone, the halcyon, could build her nest on the water in safety. Those 2 weeks are still called the halcyones, a phrase that means a time of peace and calm, a time when everything is still. All of that began with Morpheus, standing in the dark beside a sleeping woman and speaking in the voice of the person she loved most in the world. The ancient Greeks had a phrase that has lasted all the way from their time to ours. They said, "In the arms of Morpheus." It means to be deeply asleep, to be held in the place where dreams are, to have crossed fully from the waking world into the sleeping one, and to be resting in the care of the god who rules that place. When you are in the arms of Morpheus, the ancient Greeks believed, you are not simply unconscious. You are in a place, a real place, with its own geography and its own rules. A place where the ordinary limitations of the waking world do not apply, where you can fly, where the dead can come back and speak, where past and future can appear side by side, where the person you miss most can stand in front of you and look at you with their own eyes. Morpheus makes all of this possible.
He takes the sleeping mind, which during the day is anchored to the body, limited by time and space and physical reality, and he sets it free. He gives it form and story and feeling. He makes the impossible possible, and the impossible feel completely real. Modern neuroscience, the study of the brain and how it works, has spent decades trying to understand dreams. And what the scientists have found is not so different from what Morpheus always knew. During REM sleep, which stands for rapid eye movement sleep, the stage of sleep when most vivid dreaming happens, the brain is almost as active as when you are awake. The visual areas of the brain, the emotional areas, the memory areas, all of them are firing, generating images and feelings and narratives with extraordinary speed and creativity. The only area of the brain that is significantly quieter during REM sleep is the prefrontal cortex, the part that handles logic, planning, and the ability to say, that does not make sense, which is exactly why dreams do not follow the rules of waking reality. The part of your brain that enforces those rules is resting. What is left, the visual system, the emotional system, the memory system, creates something that Morpheus would recognize immediately. Something vivid, something that feels absolutely real, something that can make you laugh and cry and run and fly and speak to people you haven't seen in years and wake up with your heart full of a feeling you cannot quite name. Morpheus knew this 2,000 years before the scientists did. He has always known it. He has been doing this work every single night for longer than anyone can remember. Right now, somewhere below the waking world, Morpheus is already at work. He rose when the night began, as he always does, as he always has, from his cave of poppy seeds. He spread his great silent wings. He flew up from the underworld into the dark sky that Nyx draws across the world every evening, and that Hypnos fills with sleep. He is already visiting the sleeping minds of people all over the world, moving through the dark from one dreaming person to the next, shaping what they see, giving form to the feelings and memories and fears and wishes that float up through the sleeping mind like shapes in water. For some, he brings good dreams, the gate of horn, the gate through which true and meaningful dreams pass, the dream that feels like a message, the dream that leaves you with something when you wake up, the face of someone you love, a place you haven't been in a long time, a feeling of peace so complete that you wake up not wanting to leave it. For some, he brings the other kind, the dreams of Fobetter, his brother, the dark, complicated dreams that are the mind processing what it cannot look at during the day. These are not bad gifts, even when they are frightening. They are the night doing its necessary work, taking what the day left unfinished and moving it through the body, processing it, making room. And
for some, he brings the strange, impossible dreams, the ones that belong to Fantasis, the third brother, the pure imagination dreams, full of things that have never existed and could never exist, the flying dreams, the dreams where you walk through a house with 1,000 rooms that keeps changing, the dreams so beautiful and so strange that when you wake up you reach for them, and they dissolve like morning mist, and you are left with only the feeling of having been somewhere extraordinary. Morpheus is on his way to you right now. He left the cave a while ago. He is already close. You can feel it, that particular softening of the edges of things, that slow dissolving of the boundary between the room you are lying in and somewhere else, somewhere other, somewhere that does not have a name yet, but will when you arrive there. Let him come. You do not need to do anything to receive what he brings. You only need to do what you are already doing. Lie still, breathe slowly, let the dark be dark, and the quiet be quiet, and the heavy warmth of your body be exactly what it is. Morpheus knows your name. He has visited you before, many times, more nights than you can count. He is coming now with something shaped especially for you, something made of everything you are, and everything you feel, and everything the day left in you that still needs to move through the dark before morning comes. Let him in. Close the door of the waking world behind you, and step through the gate of horn into whatever waits on the other side. The cave is ready. The poppy seeds are warm. The dreaming has already begun. And that is the story of Morpheus, the god of dreams. A myth from ancient Greece, told by the Roman poet Ovid in the year 8 AD, carried forward through 2,000 years of human storytelling, because the truth at the center of it has never stopped being true. Dreams are not nothing. They are not noise. They are the mind doing its most important and most private work, processing, healing, creating, connecting, reaching toward what the day could not reach. Morpheus knew this. He has always known this, and every night, without fail, he does his work. Let the story go now. Let it drift upward and dissolve into the dark above you. Let your breathing slow all the way down. Let your body be completely still and warm and heavy. Morpheus is here. You are in his arms now. The dreams are waiting behind the gate of horn, and whatever they bring, whatever this particular night has shaped for you, it is yours. Sleep now, sweet dreams. Thank you so much for spending this time with Cloud9 Stories tonight. If this story helped you relax and drift towards sleep, please leave a like on this video before you go. It is a small thing that makes a very big difference and helps more people find us when they need a quiet and peaceful place to rest at the end of their day. Subscribe if you haven't already. We post new sleep stories every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday, and there will always be something warm and gentle waiting here for you. Good night, sleep well. We will see you next time.